Yo, let's talk about it. Damn. Okay. Now this is Foster. There are people who love you, and then there are people who don't. Who don't, and then there's people who don't know how to love you. So this is Crush Foster's mix of Irish sea moss, bladderwrack, burdock root, watercress, and nettle. Well, Irish sea moss isn't even the sea moss that you want, but I think he's trying to talk about the right sea moss. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying? Irish sea moss is the unnatural sea moss, but I think he doesn't know that, so that's why he put Irish sea moss. Dr. Sebi told us pretty much we don't want to eat Irish sea moss. So one thing about all of this stuff is burdock root comes from China, oftentimes if you order it from different places. So one thing we want to know is, where do you get your products from? I don't know I guess he got watercress powder or nettle leaf powder, but nettle and watercress are both green, and bladderwrack is black, as you can see. It's like a blackish, darkish color. So I'm trying to figure out, why are these capsules white? If they're clear, we should be able to see some type of color or something in there other than just white. So I'm not sure if he's scamming here, but just a hint. Okay, here's another product. He's got elderberry, sarsaparilla, soursop leaf, nopal cactus, and linden flower. Now, the reason why some of this stuff is almost irrelevant is because some of these things need to be cooked. Some of these things should be raw. Some of these things might be better taking alone. There's a reason why Dr. Sebi only mixed Irish moss with bladderwrack. And he said that that's what we should eat for breakfast. I'm not saying that these ingredients are a bad mix, but what I'm saying is, why did this person mix all this stuff together? Again, the capsules look all the same color, so maybe this is just a photo shoot. But he's got the plastic seals on here. He's got the labeling, so I don't know what's actually in these capsules or where these things are sourced from. Also, why sell your own sea moss when Dr. Sebi sells sea moss? Why not just sell us something else and say, hey, I support Dr. Sebi? Okay, like we got people making stuff in their house or in their garage, no telling the cleanliness of it, if they got a pet animal or whatever else be the case. Like, these products need to be made in a quarantine environment. I don't think that this has been made in a quarantine place, or at least a place set aside specifically only for, making vegan food and or whatever, not your house. So we've seen people with the pictures where they have like a blender and some stuff and they just mixing it up at the house. But also, there are certain things that should not be combined, and it's very dangerous. Dr. Africa talked about it, but I wanted to ask Dr. Sebi why he did or did not mix certain things. So we're going through here because I've been thinking about the Merovingian in the Matrix and how he was like, you were sent here. You don't even know why. Go back to the psychic. Go back to the fortune teller. And I'm like, oh, these people were sent here. They don't even know why. Because if you look, these people did not invest We don't see him at Usha Village. We see him take a picture of Dr. Sebi and post it. Okay? That doesn't even look like a good picture. He doesn't even look happy. But we don't see this person taking pictures with Dr. Sebi. We don't see this person. Okay, we got one Dr. Sebi eye wash. Thank you. He did a review. He's not promoting it. He didn't give y'all a link or whatever. Okay, let's just keep going. Here's another clip of Dr. Sebi. Okay. Now, I'm not saying what this person is doing is bad. What I'm saying is we want to be mindful. We should not be selling products that Dr. Sebi is already selling. We could be taking away from the health of the community. Now, I would say that if you want to sell a product, you need to make sure it's of the best quality. Hire Dr. Sebi's son to actually tell you what they think about the product or whatever. And, pay them. Hire them to review, this or help you, whatever. Dr. Sebi said that he would not sell certain products because, like, where you live, you might be able to get a better quality of it. So, I'm not sure where he's getting these herbs from, but they're in his packaging now. That's very interesting to me. Is he just repackaging somebody else's stuff? But this is his cookbook. I don't know what's mashed up on that bread. I don't know. I think it's callaloo or kale or something. I don't even want to hate on this brother because I don't think he knows what he's doing, but I don't see any pictures of him still at this time. Usha Village is open. He's got Dr. Africa right there, which is a scam artist. But he taught us that we should not be combining just everything. Now, this is him with his book. So I'm not knocking this guy. I'm just saying we need to be careful about how we go about doing business and doing things. Now, here's kale. We know kale is not natural. We know garbanzo beans are ripe when they're green. And we also know that spelt is something that Dr. Sebi said he had to stop eating. So this item is a low vibrational meal. This is like what you would eat if you just got out of jail and you wanted to eat with Dr. Sebi approved. This is not something that should be put into marketing or promoted as elevated, advanced alkaline, like healthy. Like this is junk food. This is junk food. Okay. That item itself. I believe that this basil is a more natural basil than this basil. I think this basil is just too GMO. Just so you know, I'm not sure what's up with that basil. Just a conversation. Okay, so this is somebody selling some Dr. Sebi Cell Food approved. Dr. Sebi said that we could do this. So I'm not going to knock it, but I don't know what this is. So this is somebody's oils. Okay, they just got a shout out from Dr. Sebi Jr. This is just me because Dr. Sebi's dead now and these people are using all these photos of him, but it's like, did you actually go to Usha Village? Did you actually go meet with any of his family and get them, like, pay them to actually review your book or anything and tell you the good and the bad and ugly about it? Some of these people, I don't know if he's ex-military, if he just got a military check or whatever. I don't know. But I know people want me to talk about different things. They want me to talk about all these people that are writing books. And I told y'all, most people that wrote a book about Dr. Sebi stuff don't know what they're talking about. I also told you that we need to know also what is the proportions of your mixture. Like, is it 30% sea moss, 5% red clover? Like, what are the proportions of your mix? Because you're not Dr. Sebi. So we would want to know, like, what's the pH of this formula? Like, when you mix all this stuff together, what pH does it come out to be? That's something else because you're not Dr. Sebi. You get what I'm saying? Like, he made a discovery. So, you know what I mean? It's you can't kind of just do whatever you want to do unless you actually study with the man. So, this is him beginning in LA, 2009, selling some type of juices, and we know that apples are poison. Apples are poison, so he started off selling low vibrational drinks. Now, this is a pizzas that I keep seeing. He said it's electric cheese from Beyond Vegan. So I keep seeing him show these pizzas where Dr. Sebi told us to make our own hemp cheese. You can make your own hemp cheese. Also, I don't see teff. I don't see teff or any marketing about teff. I think he's using teff. Teff is a very important grain for Africans to consume. Fonio also is. I don't really see fonio on here. Uh, this is sour orange, so that's what's up. Like I said, this is not. I'm not trying to knock the guy. I'm just speaking. Okay, strawberries are not natural. Um, we want to say something positive. Evolution is, it's progressive, but Dr. Sebi isn't here, so hold on. So the Impossible Burger has genetically engineered yeast. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, that's why every time I eat them, I feel a little sick. That's why I said Nipsey might have not sold that Impossible Burger. We need to look and see if they brought out the Impossible Burger before or after Nipsey died. Okay. Cucumbers are not natural. That was in some kind of little drink we were just looking at. So I'm curious about what's up. Remember, chickpeas are ripe when they're green. Chickpeas are ripe when they're green. I'm not sure if zucchini is actually natural. Dr. Sebi never promoted zucchini as something specifically natural. He said the only thing that's real in the store back in the day was blackberries, mushrooms, and the coconut. So again, kale is not natural. Google that. It's GMO. They make a lot of plants with radiation and things. So, some people just do whatever they can do. I get it. But that's why I'm here making this video to talk about it. Now, I've already talked before about eat to live, not to die, and all kind of other authors of the whole Dr. Sebi thing. So let's see, is he? Okay, I thought he was at Usha Village. I'm just trying to see because he was in China. Like, Dr. Sebi Village is open right now, so it's nothing to just go there right now. Okay. So you reposting Victor. I don't get it. Okay, so why? I don't know. Like, do you actually, did you, I don't see any pictures with Victor. I'm just saying, I don't see any pictures with Victor. Okay, did we just finally see some Tef? There we go, Tef. But Tef chips, I don't even know. No. So he might be using Tef in some of his ingredients, since we know he knows about Tef a little bit. This is more so what I condone, selling the loose herbs unmixed. And if you must mix them, you need to be very mindful of why and how you're mixing them. And you may want to contact the family. Oh, this is that garbage song.
Us we, 8 + 3, 2 then 7, Shri Mati, Kali.
Okay, that's that song. I was making fun of that song with the whole Kali. Oh my God, they got Soleil and stuff. So is that Tef? Yeah, you put the period in. Cool, cool. Okay, no, that's spelt. Spelt is not natural. I'm not even gonna show Brother Polite garbage self. I'm not even gonna zoom in on that. I'm not even gonna zoom in on that. So we gotta go research the Beyond Cheese to see what is in that and why he won't just make his own cheese with just hemp seeds and whatever else. Because obviously this man is not an actual chef. He's just somebody that like this is like what you would make if you worked at McDonald's or something. If you worked at McDonald's or something and just started making vegan food, this is what you would do. So, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but here we go again with the. Okay, so this is supposed to be. It's got potato, corn, beans, lactic acid. I don't know if he's promoting this or not. It's coconut milk and a bunch of chemicals. So it's supposed to be 98% coconut oil, palm oil, and starch. I don't know what starch comes from. I don't get it. He said 98% coconut oil, palm oil, and starch. Starch from what? I don't get this. He's promoting this cheese. This stuff is not healthy. It doesn't even make sense. It's not that serious. It just really isn't. You know what I mean? It's like that's like what you eat if you're like a crackhead and you're trying to go vegan, or you just got out of jail, you're homeless. That's what you eat. Otherwise, you don't need to be investing in stuff like that. I'm homeless, just get out of jail. My mom was a crackhead, so I could eat that if I wanted to be lazy. So that's just lazy stuff. This person, if you're not homeless, I want y'all to know you don't have to make all this crazy stuff like pizzas and mash up a bunch of ingredients. You could just eat plain quinoa every day. So that's something I don't see a lot of. He's trying to make slave food out of, you know, different things. And I want people to remember you don't have to make slave food. I don't know what chemical is in this pan that doesn't need oil, but I'm not about that. And I like cooking with oil. I just personally like it. I might be wrong, but again, I'm just asking y'all, because some people don't want to go to Usha Village because they don't want to be checked. You get what I'm saying? They don't want to be checked. They don't want to look people in the face. I mean, because you reposting Victor. We don't see you doing any Instagram TV. Victor's alive right now. You can go to Usha Village right now. I'm not going to go through this whole person's page because it's not that serious, but I'm scrolling, and I don't see it. So we don't see this person. 2009, Dr. Sebi was alive. We saw an old picture of them. Boom. You're drinking Dr. Sebi products, and you know what I mean? Now you sell your own. So you're competition for Dr. Sebi, technically, which is really not cool. I mean, it's cool. Okay, hold on. So I think he's trying to tell people. I think he's trying to tell people not to eat nutritional yeast. And if you don't know, that is the chemical that is like crack that makes people feel good. And it has chemicals in it that make you feel some kind of way. So he already showed us what's in one of these cheeses. That's not necessary and it's not natural. We don't need it. Technically, you got on a daggone chef roll.
Quinoa, as it's pronounced, is a pseudo cereal. I say pseudo because it's not actually a grass, but a seed, and it's been.
I don't know. He's saying something that he read somewhere, so I know he's trying. So I'm not gonna get on how that video made me feel. Broccoli is man-made. Thank you. I promoted that video. I wrote the questions. There's a lot of Dr. Sebi clips, but there's no pictures of you with Dr. Sebi. There's no pictures you studying, meeting him at an event, asking questions. Because you could go to questions back in the day. I asked Dr. Sebi an event. So now they're doing their own events. And I mean, I just don't know what these people are trying to teach y'all. Okay. I think he did create Beyond Vegan before there was Beyond Meat. I guess I'm confused. So let's see. I don't know if he's telling people that they should eat this or that they shouldn't eat this. I'm not going to get into studying it anymore. Okay. He said energy saving light bulbs are poisonous to the brain. I don't know if that's true, but I do know that I use LEDs. So, and the LEDs I use feel pretty good. So, I don't know what that person's talking about. Those are fluorescents, which are not LEDs. So, I don't know. I don't support fluorescents. I don't like fluorescents. Uh, so I'm done, y'all. I'm done with the clout chasing. Um, this this is it's he's doing what he can do, but you can do better, and y'all need to be better than this. Anybody trying to get into start a business or do whatever, be better than this. This is not the pinnacle. This is not the height. This is not the ultimate. This person has a kitchen. They're not homeless. They have a wife or a girlfriend or whatever. if they are not broke, they should be doing better than this. So this does not impress me. Um, it would impress me if it was a little bit better. And uh yeah, it's like the Merovingian said, you were sent but you don't know why. So this person, they're doing these things, but they're still on a puppet string because there's almost no way that you would get me to eat kale if I was not homeless. Okay? If I wasn't sleeping outside or in a car or something like that. And this person, I don't know, I don't think they're homeless. So we're going to leave on from here. Okay, so I typed in Beyond Cheese and they say it has water, soy, protein, coconut oil, sunflower oil, natural flavors. And right here it says, now this is talking about the meat. But just so you know, they use mung beans and brown rice and stuff. So that's what they use in their Beyond Meat. But okay, we got it now. Okay, I understand now. Okay, we get it now. It's getting confusing. He wrote a Beyond Vegan book before Beyond Vegan became like Beyond Burgers and all that stuff. Like just took over the whole food industry. So he's saying that he made this cheese and there's a recipe in the book. So you got to buy the book to figure out how to make this cheese, which if you want to make vegan cheese, you just get hemp seeds, sea salt, and a little bit of sea moss and blend that up. And that's a that's a basic Dr. Sebi approved. That's how he told us to make a cheese sauce. You can also just use tahini. I use tahini all the time like cheese. So yeah, I'm not sure why I would need to buy this book, but I told y'all that like most people that wrote health books are scam artists. And some of them are scams and they don't know it. So wait, hold up. Let's just go a little bit deeper. Shopthesebian.com. Wow. So he named his site The Sebian, and he's not related to Dr. Sebi. We don't see him at Usha Village. We don't see him with any other Sebi family. Let's just go to TV. Maybe we got a video of him at Usha Village in the TV channel. Let's see. Nope. No Usha Village. Okay, so here he went to Barbados. Now this is 54 weeks ago. How many okay, so Dr. Sebi was still alive and y'all didn't go to Usha, y'all went to Barbados. To go on vacation. You know, sometimes people want to do that. But no Honduras. So this ends this video. It's over. It's over. Boom. It's over. I mean, y'all can follow these people who are using kale in their recipes like a homeless bum would. We never saw Dr. Sebi recommend eating kale like it was something really good. So stop promoting that. You could say broccoli is not natural, but you don't know that kale ain't natural? You don't know that kale and broccoli are cousins? Okay. Like the Merovingian said, go back to the fortune teller because you need some keys. You need some help, bro. Elevate yourself.